on, everybody? Welcome back to Pop the Top. It's your boy Josh.
And your boy Caleb.
And we're going to be talking to y'all about this episode about some jealousy, some jealous friends, co-workers, and people that's in your circle, and how you can deal with it, and also how we can deal with it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But before we get into that, we just want to come to you guys and let you all know we do apologize for not updating you guys for the whole month of February. Our schedules got a little bit hectic,
Yeah, for
a
sure.
little congested with some business and everything, but we are back. So go ahead, sit down, get your snack, and let's listen to this episode. You ready, Kay?
Yeah, for sure. And real quick, too, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get every update that we got for you all. And, yeah, man, just stay in tune with us. So, yeah, Josh, I'll slide it back to you, bro.
All right.
Let's jump into it, bro.
So first and foremost,
Yeah.
jealousy. I don't know them personally, but let me tell you something right now. Okay,
Right,
stop
right.
what you doing. I was kidding now. But I'm gonna ask you, Caleb.
Yeah.
Have you, in any type of way, ever encountered a jealous person
Yeah.
who is jealous of you just in general?
I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
How many is the question?
shoot, I don't know how many, you know what I'm saying?
Millions. I was kidding.
You know, a lot of people that's jealous don't always, you know what I'm saying, come up to you and tell you. They, you know what I'm saying, if they do, they just bold, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, I think everybody encounter at least one jealous person or many jealous people in their lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Cuz it's just like people can dislike you from afar and people can just tell you they don't like you. I'd rather for you to tell me, you know, you don't like me, or you know what I mean? Cuz I think jealousy and then like just having sometimes people got deep hatred for another person is different, but the jealousy part in it is like I feel like people are jealous from afar. You get what I'm saying?
Now, the one question
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure everybody is gonna ask, and it's a question that I tend to ask people as well.
Yeah,
is, how can you surely know that person is jealous of you? What is the symptoms? What is the signs?
He said
that
the
show
symptoms like they out here
this
sick.
person is. I mean, obviously they got you in their head,
that's true.
so something not right.
Right.
But how can you tell, from your perspective, how can you tell if a person is jealous of you? What is the signs for you to let you?
Man, I just think like, you know, they have they just try to compare themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? They try to mimic almost everything that you got going on in a sense of like you know what I'm saying, you do something, they try to outdo you in it. And it's kind of like it's all good. Like, you know what I'm saying, and try to I don't know, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Cuz it's like or in a sense too, like if you help somebody out, right? In that field that you in, and then they turn around, you after you gave them the information or whatnot, and then they go and do something else, and it's like, dang, bro, like what's the deal?
Yeah.
I feel like that could be, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
What about you though?
I feel. See, there's like different forms of jealousy.
Yeah,
That leads
it
into
is.
all
It
types
is.
of
That's why.
directions. You got pettiness. You got stalkers. You got people who just don't know when to like leave you alone, and people who just as you said, deeply got hatred for you or no love in their heart for nobody around them. And then when they see that you have something that they want, it just becomes a whole battlefield of where they just become very envious of what you have going on.
Yeah.
But I would have to say something that, you know, I have seen.
Right.
The signs for me is like when you're doing the maximum petty stuff.
I got you.
Like sitting there, like when you have like somebody at work who just sit there and be like, oh no, I don't like them.
Right.
And then they go out of their way just to make your job harder for you. They start talking junk about you.
Yeah.
Have random customers or people coming up to you talking about something. Did you do this, sir? Or,
Right.
I heard this, that, and the third. But I don't know. For me, I would have to say the signs for me to let me know that somebody is being jealous of me,
Right.
or of somebody else would be just unnecessary pettiness.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Right. I definitely agree. I think like the more I think on it, the better I can, you know what I'm saying, give you an answer on it too. Because it's like sometimes, you know, with people that's jealous, they create that mindset of why they don't like you instead of why can't they figure out how to be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's something within them.
Yeah.
Because they might not feel like they are, you know what I'm saying, they can't compare themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? Because people look at you like you already like you better than them, and that ain't even your attitude.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some people stay to themselves, and people associate that with like, oh, he stuck up, she stuck up.
That boy cut the dang on crust off his sandwich. He think he better than everybody else.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, I feel like, you know, to me, the worst part of that is when somebody's standing in your face and they know they don't like you, but they act like they cool with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
fakeness.
Right. And that's a dangerous thing because you never know what is to come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you have like, not to cut you off, but especially if you have like just a genuine personality.
Yeah, for sure.
And you just honestly don't know if somebody, you know, you wasn't like brought up in that whole atmosphere on people being fake.
Right.
People being, you know, smiling in your face one day and then talking junk about you or trying to stab you in the back the next day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel like people like that are a little, as you just said, dangerous because it's like
for sure.
you never know, especially if somebody is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like easy to, you know, get caught off guard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they will catch a person off guard in a hot minute.
Yeah.
And it is sad to say it like that, but it's like, it's true. Because like they've done it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely. I agree. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. You have to be in a different type of, like have a different type of mind in a sense to be jealous towards somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know what I'm saying, you're around them every day. Like if you had that jealousy in your heart, you know what I'm saying, and you work with that person or you know that person or you see them every day, you gotta, it's something that's in your mind already in a sense because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, because the person that's jealous at you ain't the only one they jealous at or upset at due to the fact that they situation ain't the same as yours. But it's like everybody's situation ain't the same due to the fact of what we go through. You know what I'm saying, that person that's looking at you from the outside, you know what I'm saying, looking in, it's kind of like, bro, like you don't know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know how I got to this position. So it ain't it shouldn't be no jealousy. It should be like you trying to figure out, okay, how you get to this point. Versus now, hating on somebody all the time. You feel me?
Sometimes I do not, sometimes.
Half
of the time, it comes from the people that's already on the inside. You know
True,
what I'm saying?
that's
Who are
a
already,
fact.
like you have, like jealousy isn't just from you having somebody who you don't even know who you was raised with. It could be a sibling. It could be your spouse. It could be literally, it could be anybody. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like
for
jealousy is, it hits everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like for like one thing that I have witnessed is, you know, more so than anything is like relationships of where, you know, somebody is jealous of their spouse. And they'll sit there and they will go like full on, like the jealousy will consume them to the point of where they become like full on stalker mode. Not not to harm the person, but to sit there and try to dig up something on that person to belittle them or to insult them or to tear them down to make them feel like they better than the other person. I'm looking like, oh my God, this is really like this is how they getting down. Nah, keep that to yourself. But it's crazy. Because jealousy can make you do the dumbest things. It can make you do the craziest things. It can make you. It's just, it takes over you to the point of where the only thing on your mind is that one person.
Right, and I think, like you said, it embarrass you and it kind of play you. You know what I'm saying? You play it out. Like if you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be upset at somebody or hate on somebody in a sense just because they in a better position than you. You know what I'm saying? It take a person with courage and heart to go walk up to that person, you know what I'm saying, and ask them like, hey, how you get, like I said, how you get to this position versus, you know what I'm saying, oh man, forget that, I don't even like, you know what I'm saying, or build that mindset up to where you want to start be jealous or hate it. Like whatever. It's easy to hate on somebody and easy to be jealous at somebody. You know what I'm saying? But why can't it be easy to be like, all right, let me go ask him. You know what I'm saying? And let me see how he got to this position or how she got to this position.
And I honestly feel like the only reason that people don't do that is because of the nervousness. The fear of rejection. And the fact that that person might feel the exact same way about you that you feel in your head about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I might be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But that's the three things that I do feel like is, you know, is like what goes on in your head and why people don't do that.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
and I use an example. Like, you know how, like, if you was a new kid coming into school, you know what I'm saying? You would have the good, you know, which a lot of people want to know about you, and then you got the bad side. People crack jokes or whatever the case may be. And I feel like with the kids that crack jokes, they never really was able to break out that shell. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, they see something in you that ain't in them, and they might, you know, be jealous of that. So they defense mechanism on that is to kind of like downplay you. You feel me? Swing first and then see how it go later. But it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And like when you get older, that if you resort to those actions all the time, first it burn bridges before it even can get built or mended. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you don't really have a chance. And that's why I feel like sometimes it's hard for people to like move forward because instead of like, oh, big up in somebody, like, oh, that's what's up right there. They hate on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why you gotta hate on something before you even know what it's about or before you know what it is? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like that joint to me is played out. You feel me? It's straight all the way around
but
played
you
out.
also got to take into consideration of this. People with mindsets like that,
right?
What do you think they saying to themselves in their head? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they don't
tearing other people down, but they tearing themselves down 10 times worse. So they want to make themselves feel good,
right?
By
and
spewing out what they hearing in their head towards themselves to somebody else, so that it doesn't it doesn't hurt them as much. They want to see somebody else hurt,
right?
So they be like, oh, you feel the same way that I feel, or oh, I'm better than you, even though I'm torn down on the inside. I'm tearing you down on the outside, and that makes me look good on the outside now.
Right, and I feel like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people get so caught up in trying to be like somebody else, and they like, you know how like you walk past the mirror and you see your reflection. I don't think people really look in the mirror to look at who they staring at, because they so caught up at, you know what I'm saying, they phones and all these different things and getting a false perception of who they should be. It's like, and not finding out who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like that jealousy and all that different type of stuff stem from, because of lack of, you know what I'm saying, self-love within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like people don't really like themselves. A lot of people are not happy with what they see on a daily basis. So when they go out here and see somebody that's doing good, where they want to be at, they tend to, like I said, attack them, result to, you know what I'm saying disrespectful things and all that, or, you know, just having that, but I call it behind the scenes jealousy. Yeah. That, like you said, it could be somebody that's close to you and you don't even know they got hatred or jealousy in their heart, you know what I'm saying, towards you, until, you know what I'm saying, something either come out or you heard, you know what I'm saying, and you really can't. It's hard to say you can take everybody's word for what somebody else said, because you gotta, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta go to the source and see if that's the truth. But I feel like ultimately, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people just let that kind of be they drive instead of something positive, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They let a lot of negative things be they drive, and it's kind of like you got to let positive things be what you wake up for every day. You got to wake up with a purpose, knowing that you got to, you know what I'm saying, you got to do something. And I feel like a lot of people wake up with that, a purpose, you know what I'm saying, malice in their heart, or you know what I'm saying, it just, I don't know, man, or ill intention or whatever the case may be. But I just feel that's how it really is with that jealousy, though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is something that is, you know, I honestly don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, truly, it comes from a place what's inside. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It can either come from your childhood. It can come from you just tearing down yourself. It's all about a person wanting to be something that they know that they either cannot be on the inside, that they know they cannot be, or that they are striving to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel, in all honesty, if a person would take the time, who is jealous of someone or wants what somebody has, or just doesn't even like a person just in general, right? If they would take the time out of their day just to focus all that energy that they focus on their individual, to focus on themselves, right, they would be 10 times more happier. Yeah, from the beginning, and probably more successful too. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because when you putting all your attention and all, like you said, your time into, you know what I'm saying, really trying to tear somebody down, you missing like the things that's, you know, important in your life. Yeah. You putting too much focus on somebody that don't even have nothing to do with you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of, I'm sorry. Nah, you good, bro. Go ahead. Sitting there building piece by piece by piece some little
Right.
tower to try to push over on them to
Yeah, for
crumble them
sure.
underneath it. And little do you know, you done built the tower so much that it's already bending over your head, waiting to snap.
Right.
You done practically built yourself into an imprisonment in your own mind, and
Yup.
like literally within seconds, it's gonna snap, and that it's gonna be game over.
For sure. And you know, the moral to this is look, stop hating, appreciate, man, everybody with what they got going on out there, man. And you know what I'm saying?
And also
and just
take
show
some
that love.
time for yourself to get yourself happy.
Saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be happy within, you know what I'm saying, before you can do anything for anybody else too. But yeah, y'all look, this been another episode of Pop the Top. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, once again, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification. And yeah, we up out of here.
Peace.